Hi there, it's Lou, OptionFlow founder. Welcome to this new video. I'm a high-ticket coach who help investors to set up a method, a strategy to earn month after month, year after year from their investments. Today, I'm going to show you how to watch and check the company earnings. And I am going to suggest you a website, very useful. I watch this website almost every day, and I'm going to show you how it could be useful for you. Disclaimer, as usual, I don't suggest you how to invest. I'm not going to tell you what you can do with your money. It's your decision. It's up to you. So do your own study, your own research, make your own choices. I share only my experience. This is my vlog, my journey. I usually share my mindset, my ideas, my way of thinking, what I do with my money, how I invest. So I do not suggest you anything. It is just my experience. I do not suggest you to trade, to invest, to do anything with your money. Okay? Do your own research. It's your responsibility. It's your choice what you do with your money. I just share my experience, and today I'm gonna show you a website. It's very useful if you invest, or for those who trades the earnings, after earnings, or during the earnings days, or post earnings, like I do with single stocks. This website, it is called FINVIZ. So finviz.com, this is the homepage. It's free, okay? At least I use the free version. Okay, you can register here, so you can have an account. I signed up because when you sign up, you can save your research, your presets, so you don't need to here to the screener to set up everything every time. Okay, so you can save your presets. Now I'm going to show you what I mean with that. Okay, this is the home page. FINVIZ, it's very useful. It's one of my favorite websites because here there are lots of information that I use for my investment. Okay, so this works for me, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, this is the home page. Okay, you can see here this picture by the market. Okay, the titles based on the capitalization. Here the top performer, top gainers, new high, overbought, unusual volume, earnings before. Here on the right, the top losers of the day, the top title losers, new low. Okay, oversold, the most volatile. So you can see what is the signal. Okay, I don't use these two sections, but just to know, okay, if this information could be useful for you, okay, you can go here, you can see the chart, okay. It could be useful for you. And so here there are lots of information that could be useful for you. For example, trend line supports, channel up, channel down, double bottom, multiple bottom. So there are lots of signals, okay, that could be useful for you. I use only one section of this website, FINVIZ, okay, finviz.com. I use the screener. This is very useful for me because I invest in options. I do not invest before earnings, during earnings, so I don't want earnings during my investments. Okay, so that's why I want to find some underlyings, so some single stocks, which have already given earnings, or just to check if there are earnings during my investment, okay, that I want to do. So the screener, this is very useful for me because here, okay, you can you have all the titles here. You can see hundreds of pages. Okay, so this is the ticker, name of the company, sector, industry, country, market cap, price earnings, current price, okay, percent change, and volume. So you can filter all these informations, okay, just right here, okay, in this section. This is very useful for me because here you have exchange, you can choose market cap, okay, mega, large, mid, small, okay, so it's very useful. Okay, earnings date, okay, earnings date, okay, you can see today before market open, today after market close, tomorrow, yesterday, next 5 days, previous 5 days. So based on what is your strategy, your investment strategy, okay, you can filter these companies, and this is very powerful. Okay, here you have price, index, dividend yield, average volume, target price, sector, relative volume, analyst recommendation, current volume, country, option short. So the filter I usually use, that is, okay, country, for example, you can see lots of countries. I select USA, okay. Now automatically I have here all the companies selected by country, okay, USA. Option or short, I usually check optionable, okay, because I invest in option, so optionable. As you can see, for example, if you invest short, you can select shortable or not optionable, not shortable, optionable and shortable. So you have lots of choices here. Okay, for example, I usually select optionable. Okay, as you can see, before there were 4, okay, any. As you can see, more than 415 pages. Okay, now we're going to check optionable. Okay, now they are 246. So about the half. Okay, but this is what I want because I want as more filters as possible. Okay, to save time and select the right titles. Okay, to think about investment. Okay, my investment. So that's why I usually, for example, market cap. I don't invest even options on underlyings with the small companies, micro companies. Okay, so for example, I use mid or large. For example, large companies. You can see here from $10 billion with B to $200 billion. Okay, so if you want to invest or set up strategies based on large and mega companies, okay, you can select them. Or if you want to set up some strategy with very micro companies, okay, you can select nano companies, micro companies, small companies, and you can see the capitalization. Okay, for example, micro companies is $50 million to $300 million. I usually avoid nano, micro, small companies, okay, because every news could be really dangerous, okay, for these companies. In the large and mega companies, okay, so it's more difficult that some news will really dangerous for the title. You can select whatever you want. For example, just for demo, you can select large companies, okay. As you can see, from 246 pages, okay, now we are going to 29 pages. So we are going to reduce more and more these pages. Earnings date, okay. This is another important information. So based on what is your strategy, you can select, for example, today, before market open or after market close. I don't want earnings, okay, so I want, for example, earnings in the past. So companies which already gave the earnings report. So for example, yesterday, previous 5 days, previous week. Okay, so for example, yesterday, okay, you have no titles. Okay, so yeah, it happens. So for example, previous week, okay, we have 5 pages. So especially during earnings season, okay, there are lots of companies. In a few days, you can see lots of companies that they give their earnings report. So if you trade earnings, invest earnings, or whatever strategy you like during pre or past earnings, this website, I suggest that I use this website for free. It's very useful. So as you can see, for example, Airbnb. Okay, this is the chart, just to see the situation in a couple of seconds. Okay, Airbnb, so previous week. Okay, so if this could be a useful information for you, or maybe you want, for example, company will announce earnings. They are going to announce earnings tomorrow, for example. So, okay, this is, you have one page, so 19 titles. Okay, here you can set up other filters, for example, sector or volume. So for me, it's important also average volume. I don't want, as I told you before, I don't watch micro companies, nano companies, small companies. So for me, for example, average volume is important. So here you can see under 50K USD, under 100K, under a million, over 100K, over 1 million, over 2 million, from 500K to 1 million. So you can select, it's very useful. For example, let's say, okay, for example, earnings date, previous week, it's just an example, with average volume over $1 million. Okay, as you can see some company. Okay, for sure you know them. Airbnb, for example. Okay, so volume is 2,408,000. AIG, BIIB. Okay, so CME Group, Cisco System. Okay, so volume, for example, for me, it's very useful. For example, over 2 millions, even larger volume. So more volume means more contracts, mean more liquidity. So it's easier to buy and sell the title, the options, so everything connected. So that's why here you can select, for example, current volume. So I want, for example, an average volume over 2 millions, but the current volume over 1 million, for example. Okay, or not only average, but I want the current volume over 2 millions. Sector. For example, if you like to invest in a specific sector, okay, I want earnings, large companies, so for 10 billion to 200 billion USD, American dollars. So earnings date previous week with average volume over 2 millions, a current volume over 2 millions in the USA and optionable. But in sector, for example, financial sector, okay, voila. So you have 3 companies, very well-known companies. So AIG, insurance, Coinbase, stock exchange, and Robinhood. Okay, so you can. So I usually I don't watch this chart, but just to give you an idea, just in a couple of seconds, what's the trend. But I open my broker account. So, for example, if these are the filters I need, okay, just an example, of course. It's only theory. I have 3 results. Okay, perfect. I'm going to open my broker account. I'm looking for AIG from the first. Okay, I open my chart with my presets, and I'm going to decide if I'm going to invest or not. Okay, so you can have fun really with every filter you want. If you sign up, you can save your presets. Okay, so that's why if you don't sign up, every time you need um, to make the filters. Okay, so to select filters every time. But if you want to check, for example, this website FinViz every day, and you don't want to select filters every time, okay, you can sign up. It's for free with your email. So right here, when you log in, you can see your account name, okay, on the right, and you can save your presets. For example, you save these presets, okay? You can call it with a name. For example, previous week large companies. Just an example. Okay. When you log in, okay, your presets, you will see here. Okay, your presets saved. Previous week large companies, for example. You just click on the presets, and automatically the presets will appear in your page. So it's very useful if you watch this website every day or often. So it could be useful. This is I like this website. It's very easy. Very easy, very friendly using. Just my opinion, of course. I just the first time I found very easy, very friendly. Okay, user friendly. So watching my thinking about investing in options with on single stocks. This is a website I use. So maybe it could be useful for you. There are lots of strategies, lots of type of investments that could be done with earnings, before earnings, after earnings. So here you can have fun. Okay, so if you are an investor, and you want a mentor one-on-one who teaches you a right strategy, a method, step-by-step method, what to do in any market scenario. I mentor some investors every month, just a few investors, okay, because I am a businessman, I am an investor, I am a non-directional investor. Okay, so I teach investors even if they don't know anything about options. Not a problem, because it's very easy to understand when you have a strategy, when you have a method. It's very easy to understand. So I teach exactly what to do. It's do this, do this, do this. Okay, so the investor understands very well what to do. He knows, or she knows what to do, exactly what to do. Okay, so it's very clarifying. Investments in the market won't be so difficult. So there are lots of I know there are lots of websites, lots of everything with investments, every kind of type of crypto, forex, commodities, stocks, see contract for difference, CFD, lots of investments. Okay, I know that, and it could be sometimes very confusing because too much information means no information. Okay, because a lot of information with one different ideas, different news, well, it's a chaos. I know it could be very chaotic, and I clarify all of this for investors who really want a method to invest their money with a system to earn month after month, year after year. Okay, I am a non-directional investor, because I don't want to be on the market for the long run. Because it's true that in the long term, um, uh, stocks grows up, okay, but I don't want to wait 15 years, 20 years, okay, because if you are directional, if you buy a stock, for example, which price is $100, okay, and the single stock, it's going to be, I don't know, the price is falling down to $70, $80, and the price will be under $100 for 10 years, this investment is going to be with a red sign, minus, for 10 years. So I don't want to be dependent on the market for so long time, and so that's why I like to invest. But this works for me, okay, because I don't want any kind of stress, or as less stress as possible, okay, investing my money, because my day is stressing, okay, lots of things. I'm a businessman, so that's why adding stress to stress, no, it doesn't work for me. So I was looking for a kind of investment as stress-free as possible. Okay, so that's why I tell investors my method is boring. I usually immediately tell investors that my method is boring. It's not exciting. There is not adrenaline. There is not 100% for investments. So it's very methodical, boring, just few hours a month, 1 hour a week, not more. So especially for those who are entrepreneurs, self-employed, or works, or they drive far from home, and they have a family with children. So it's important to spend time with family, or doing really what you really like to do. Okay, so that's why this is what I was looking for, and this works for me. So that's why I was looking for a kind of method, an investment, just to spend few hours a month as stress-free as possible. So I found, after some years, after lots of money lost, okay, lots of mistakes, I made I think every mistake possible, okay. Just think of one mistake, I did it for sure. Okay, so I realized my method. Okay, so that's why I like to teach, just for few selected investors. Okay, because I have two mentorship programs, and that's why I follow investors for 2 months, 3 months. So that's why it's from zero to hero. Okay, so you will be autonomous, and for you achieve the right information, and you will use this information for all your life, so forever. Or so this is very, very important. So if you want to know more about my mentorship programs, under this video there is a Calendly link to book just a call, a free consultation with me, just 15-20 minutes. So I can suggest you if this could be for you, okay, and I can give you just some useful advices. So this is the video for today. FINVIZ. I hope this website could be useful for you. You can try. Just it's free, as you can see, even without sign up. You can have fun with filters, so maybe you can find something useful for your investment. So do your own research before investing. You create your plan, follow your plan. Okay, so save money, don't waste money, and see you in the next video. Bye.